All right. Final part of round one. Let's count them down. In 3, 2, 1, Texas. T's all around. T for Texas. So no pressing down, no fun stuff here. Just unadulterated.
There you go.
There's a Tetris. And one little push down point. No. Oh, yeah, 6 push down points for Tytris.
Big 6.
And we got Vince pulling out the camera. Thank you very much. All the crew helping out today. Took a lot of work yesterday, today to get this all set up. We have a beautiful projector set up for the ATG Expo. Much improved over last year's setup for sure. Also love the sign in the background. But early on up top, Dog, 2-time world champ, has a 1 Tetris lead, 71,000, 52,000 Tytris. Tytris in a little bit of trouble, rolling out of it.
Taking a couple of nice triples here. Should be okay.
Future world champ right here.
That's the attitude you need if you want to be one. Down at the bottom, Kirby with the about a Tetris lead, 102.87. Pixel Andy getting the 5th seed, having to play in round 0, but that was no issue. I think he had a bigger issue with our young fan from earlier. But it does throw you off playing at level 0 sometimes. Famously, way back in the day, Joseph Saley had his speed run and he topped out at level 0, something extremely low. So it happens to the best of us.
Tyler needs something for this left side. Gonna get that long bar over. Gonna be okay.
I was gonna say Dogs looks flawless, but then I noticed there are 2 gaps in his board: column 2, column 7, column 8. I can count.
Oh, Kirby doesn't get that long bar left.
Oh, Kirby's
Kirby
gonna give that up, and Pixlandy takes the quick heart.
up on the top. Tyler right now down by about 55,000 versus Dog. Does have a clean stack here. Looking for that long bar. Long bar taking its sweet time. Tyler gonna burn up high here.
You guys can start when you're ready.
Here's a Tetris for Tytris.
That's so hard to say.
You said Tyler if you want.
Yeah. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, starting game 2 down at the bottom. Back at the top, Dog comfortably ahead by 2 Tetrises, but we have 2 clean boards. There's a funny number for Dog's line count.
That is fun.
But Tytris keeping it close, keeping it in striking range. As we saw in our last game, it's important to just keep it going into the 19 speeds, into the 29 speeds. You never know what happens.
Tytris gonna get a Tetris there. Goes up to 275, continuing to build on top of row 1 here. Dog is near the bottom of his stack.
I think we called it a dusty Tetris, playing 1 off the bottom. It's not quite dirty. It's just, that
Just
one
a
little
little.
speck of dust bunny that you can't sweep up. But Dog proving why he's one of the favorites here today.
2-time world champion, definitely. For good reason.
It'd be fun if he and his brother got to share belt buckles. They each have their own.
Tyler now. A little bit of a situation developing, but gonna get some nicely timed pieces there to help him out.
And Kirby, that one Mino right in the middle of the board. Gonna knock down a Tetris and then clean it up here to get back into scoring position.
Couple of rough S pieces though.
Yeah, Andy's gonna take advantage of this and go ahead by another Tetris here, assuming the long par comes. Bad to assume that though.
Tyler gonna set up for column 5 Tetris there. I think that was a dirty Tetris there.
And if you're sitting by, like rolling just looks like it's a gentle, but there's a reason why they're wearing those gloves. That is loud. I think the people at home on stream can actually hear the players roll.
Look, bro, you're not gonna pace like that.
Ooh, Tyler looking for a J, gonna get it. Once again, up high here in the later half of level 18. Gonna get a Tetris there.
So Dog is about to transition here with this Tetris, and we'll get a 581. Again, passing that target around 550.
412 transition for Tyler here. Some cleanup to be done on the stack.
Yeah, he's got all his work cut out for him here if he's going to catch up.
Some nice O pieces here to help him out, though.
Dog, you see the two-time world champ not used to that. You know, it takes everybody that small amount of time to adjust to the speed change, and he misdropped that T. He's going to clean it up.
How's that center well here for Dog? Long bar not arriving, but there it is.
Knocks
Tetris
it
for
down.
Dogs. Tyler up high now.
Oh boy.
Nice flat
Right.
long bar burn there.
He's handling it beautifully.
Tyler's bringing it down. Needs a piece for this left side. Needs one more.
Oh no.
Gets the long bar over. Has that well open. There it is.
Wow, dirty
Boom,
Tetris.
for Tyler. Still has to bring this down, though.
Top out, I heard it. Oh, shit.
He tried the trash talk and it tops out, and Dog takes game number 1.
Down at the bottom, Pixel Andy currently up by about 130K here over Kirby. So
And you guys can reseed and go when you're ready.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Game 2 up top.
I saw that late start. I saw that. I see.
Kirby with the dusty Tetris.
yeah, he's really trying to bring this efficiency back against Andy
Yeah,
here.
when-
Has lost a lot of pace.
When you're down 120,000, you throw all the risks out the window and just go. But it's not extremely risky to play like this. But good old tapping. Tapping is kind of the lost art.
Don't really see many tappers now.
I don't. I appreciate it. You go to these conventions and people see the jerseys and ask you about Tetris and how this kid from Oklahoma can do this record, and you explain to them the whole history of, well, we couldn't move that fast, and they started tapping to get faster, they started rolling to go even faster, and then 30 minutes later, the person you're talking to is completely enthralled. But it's nice to see the older play styles still
Beautiful
active.
stack there from Kirby here. Going to knock down a couple of quick Tetrises. Going to go up to 419. Andy right now at 533. Still holding on to this lead. Tyler going to set up here for a left wall Tetris here. Looking for that long bar.
The transition's coming up here to 130 lines at the bottom. Speed jumps 50%. And you want to get your board in perfect position to accommodate the speed change. Just like that. 473 transition for Kirby. A little lower than what he would like, but his board's in great shape. 606 currently for Andy, so he transitioned to just under 600,000, which is a great score. Back up top, Tytris is in some trouble here.
I'm fine.
He says he's fine. Is he convincing himself, or is he trying to convince me?
I'm just fine.
He's just fine if he gets this line piece.
It's coming right now. Trust. There you go.
And he gets it.
Another left wall Tetris for Tyler.
He spurned that into existence with his mere words.
Kirby,
He's going to keep playing left.
He's comfortable with it. He'll knock him down. 192 now for Tyler.
And if you're new here and wondering why players don't play to the left, is that it requires an extra tap to get a line piece to the left as opposed to the right.
Kirby now 592. Gonna get that long bar over 619 for Kirby, 722 for Andy. And he's gonna get a long bar. There is a Tetris.
Kirby's slightly come back just a little bit since the transition, but both boards are clean. 778, 650. But most of my folks in the bottom game right now, they're in the 19 speed. This stays this speed until level 29, where it doubles again.
Kirby's left side looking a little bit rough here. Gonna need to take some burns. Ooh, needs an L or a J.
Oh,
Piece
Kirby.
is coming a bit late. See if he can get something to this left.
It's low enough. Just needs the
Oh,
piece. Can't
misses
get
the
it,
tap.
and that's going to do it.
And that's
Andy
687.
advances to the semifinals. GG's.
GG's to both players.
I don't know if I'm on a full screen.
And now, much to Tyler's chagrin,
Full screen.
we're going to go
Watch out,
big
we all
screen.
set. Oh no.
Now he's going to actually look at himself. But a pretty big lead here for Dog. Both players trying to clean up some mess here as we approach 130 lines. Dog opening the well. Tytris back to the bottom of the board. Tetris for Dog. 450, 348. Dog wearing shorts on a cold day in Texas.
Tyler trying to regain access to this well. Gonna regain access there. He's looking for that long bar. There it is. Tetris for Tytris. 397 for him.
Lead shrunk back to about 100,000. That's not insurmountable. Oh.
What's going on?
Ooh, some rotation issues here.
Tytris paying attention to the Smash Brothers rules rather than his game.
We've
He
seen
should get out of this, but Dog is going to transition to 565, right on target.
We're gonna try to get something to this
Tytris,
left.
even if he gets 2 lines, that's going to do it. And
gonna be
Dog
done.
advances.
Great game there.
Hello everyone, I'm your underwater host Sharky and want to say thank you all so much for watching. Before I go into the usual, YouTuber spiel or whatever, I do want to say that on February 16th and 17th, there will be a CTWC regional at Genesis in San Jose, California. So if you are in the area or you plan on traveling there, I definitely would recommend that you come there. As of right now, there are players like Blue Scooty, Miles, Fractal, Alex T that are going to be in attendance. I'm going to be doing commentary there. It's going to be a blast. So if it is possible, then try and make it out to CTWC Genesis. With that being said, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Comment down what was your favorite moment of the video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe with notifications so you never miss out on another upload. And if you want to further support CTWC, you can become a channel member today. And doing so directly helps us support in running these events, as well as the overall CTWC infrastructure. Now, real quick, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a lore drop. I'm kind of expand a bit on what we kind of discussed in the previous video. So, as we all know, well, at least I know because I'm the one editing these videos, the next match is going to be between Miles and Blue Scooty. Now, in the last lore drop, I reiterated on how Miles and Blue Scooty kind of have a rivalry forming. And the thing that's going to be different about this match is, if you've been watching these matches so far, that it has been a best of 3. But these matches, going from the semis and the finals, are going to be a best of 5. So a little bit less volatility and a little bit ease on the pressure. But that also means that we can see some extremely long sets. And so it'll be more of a battle of endurance as well. Blue Scooty, of course, is going to be his first regional this year, and he's looking to make a name for himself. There was a lot of people that showed up at this Waco regional cheering on Scooty. So the pressure is definitely going to be on. And of course, Miles is made to be the villain of this particular story because he's going up against the Wonder Kid himself. So, as I mentioned in the last lore drop, so to speak, you will be having this kind of rivalry facing. Miles has lost the past 2 times up against Blue Scooty when it comes to in-person events, so Miles is looking for revenge there, and Scooty has the pressure of the crowd rallying behind him to try and win and advance to the finals. Now, with our second match for top 4, which I'll dive a little bit deeper into in the next lore drop, or maybe it might not be necessary depending on how long that video is. I mean, I know, but you guys most likely don't. But the next matchup for the semifinals was going to be, or is going to be, Dog and Andy. Now, for those of you that are longtime watchers in the scene, you know that Dog and Andy is probably one of the most prestigious rivalries, because not only are both of these players incredibly skilled up against each other, but I mean, they're brothers. Like, there's a personification of a sibling rivalry in classic Tetris. And this will be the first time that they play each other in an in-person event. It almost happened at Lone Star last year when they were both finalists, but as I mentioned last video, kind of got kicked out the venue because we were running late. So with that being said, it'll be their first time playing up against each other, and it's going to be exciting. But that's going to be the gist of your top 4. For top 4, I will be going on commentary as well with another commentator that goes by Mario or Aptus. So you got that to look forward to. Anyways, thank you for stopping by the lore drop, sticking to the end. I really appreciate it. I'm your underwater host Sharky, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.